Good morning, happy Sunday, first full day in New Zealand, and we woke up. Man, I was in and out of sleep last night. Did manage to finish another vlog, so been putting a lot of work on when I'm just kind of resting, putting these vlogs together because I have a lot of content from the Australia trip. So got the morning church bells. It's really cool to hear. So we're walking down about an hour from where my Airbnb is for this botanic park, and then they have the Avon River where they have these standing guys who are on these boats and they kind of paddle you through. So we're just kind of heading over that way to get out of the house for today and just kind of see what the day brings for us down there closer to Christchurch. So yeah, I was staying closer to the airport side. I kind of picked a middle spot because I pick up the camper van in Belfast, and so it was probably better to stay, just for Uber reasons, to stay. Those birds you gotta watch for. Stay closer to the middle. Yeah, they're swooping down. Trying to take the DJI drone or something. Stay close. Yeah, what's up, man? Doesn't like me. Hey. Said, we know you're not from New Zealand. So just trying to stay closer to a middle area for getting the camper van tomorrow. So I think I have pickup time at 7 a.m. or 10 a.m. I have to double check, but not entirely sure there. So, but right now we're just walking through. A lot of the leaves have been falling. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do the boat ride experience. I think it was 45 New Zealand, which is right around high $20-$30 USD. So we'll see once we get there. It's only a 30-minute boat ride too, so I might just try to get some pictures of people on there and just kind of the surroundings. So, but we got a nice morning hike, walk in, and we'll be there in a little bit over less than an hour. Check in soon. And we just made it to another little park, walking through. This is the Mana Vale Garden Park, and I was on the other side of the road over there, and this building caught my eye, and then I saw the gates open, so gonna walk through. Looks really peaceful. Got the water. Got a lot of different trees throughout the park, some palm trees and some fall leaf colors. Gothic style gatehouse right here, right now. I'll walk all the way through. So we're gonna check out Mana Vale and keep moving ourselves forward towards the city where we were planning on heading, but this is a cool little pit stop to start out with. found this cool part of the Mana Vale, found this fountain and lily pond, and got the leaves falling from fall and just the fountain and flowers in the back. It's really cool. I like this park. I'm glad I adventured into it. A lot of times it's just one of those, just whatever your eye sees, and you kind of just derail the plan that you had, but maybe go back to it. But this is definitely a sweet spot. I'm heading into For the Love of Roses. Inside there is the lily pond. You can hear some water trickling. Let's see what we got in there. Got these little... Hi, how you doing? Yeah. This is pretty neat. Oh, it's with the ferns, the fernery. This is special. This is the stuff that I was seeing in Australia. Wow, these ferns are huge. Lighting coming through the roof right now. Smells really good, peaceful. And this all is free, the Mana Vale. Able to walk just right in and experience a little pathway down. And the temperature in here feels so much more different than outside, obviously with the shade, and it's just like a lot cooler. The air feels different. That's where I was peeping through. Yeah, if you're ever up in Christchurch, I definitely recommend checking out the Mona Vale. Beautiful gardens and Gothic buildings. Just a great way to kind of walk around at your own pace. It's free. And who doesn't love a nice, tended, cared for garden? Really nice. So we left the Mona Vale Gardens, and now we're back on track with where we were heading to one of the bigger parks in the city. So we're only about 20 minutes away from there. So that was a nice little stop-in area to kind of check out and adventure and get some flower and just kind of like garden shots. So doing well and making our way over to this park, and gonna spend some time over here today and then see if we can maybe find some food down in the city. My body is trying to adjust. I was really tired yesterday. I think the jet lag finally caught up with me. I really got up at 4 in the morning for my flight, got to the airport with ease, as you saw. Flight was on time, left. It was about a little over 3 hours. And then got here, got to the Air Bnb about 2 o'clock, and I was so wiped out, barely had motivation to get food. But I got food and came back, and I think I fell asleep around 5:36 p.m. And then woke up again and worked on a vlog and then fell asleep. So my body's been kind of having a hard time adjusting to all of that. And we made it to the park, Hagley Park, north side is where we're at right now. The good news is for driving, doesn't look too different from what I experienced in Australia. So at least I got that kind of under my belt the last couple weeks of driving on the right side of the car and the left side of the road. So at least we're a little bit more prepared. And here's Hagley Park North, one of the big parks in Christchurch. And we want to make our way over to here, kind of this area. Got coffee and things. Place over there for some rugby. Definitely want to try to catch a rugby game. I'm going to see if in Auckland if they have anything going on up there, or another international football match. It's a nice Sunday, everybody's out and just experiencing life, and people are friendly, and just enjoying getting our steps in today before we are back in the car living for a while. And I'm pretty sure my uncle and me tried to play golf at this course. I remember just vaguely on our trip, there was one morning, and I'm pretty sure it was in Christchurch, that we drove over to this course because it looks a little familiar with it being in the park and just more of a flat course with a lot of trees. But it was raining that day, so we weren't able to play. It was really overcasty and didn't make sense. I think the course was closed. But yeah, it's kind of funny. Some of this stuff, like the spade sail and this park, it's like I have that like faint memory of it, like I recall it. So that's kind of cool. It's like New Zealand, feels like home, but yet I have no idea really about it and the culture. And this trip I'm gonna really try to embrace a lot more of that, and I'm a lot older now too, so just have more awareness and a sense of, keen things going on versus when you're in high school. Hagley Park, quite nice. Weather temperature is absolutely perfect. Had to take off my hoodie again this morning, my sweatshirt. So we have 62 degrees Fahrenheit and 17 degrees Celsius. So killer day for being outside and exploring. As to why everybody is doing the same thing. They have these 3-wheel scooters called the Ario. I read up on them. I guess they're like Lime scooters, but they're 3-wheel with a helmet. And they just put them out in February. I kind of want to ride one of them to get around. I guess they have AI intelligence, so it helps with just letting you know, and has sensors letting you know when other pedestrians or things are around, and apparently the ride experience is just a lot more enjoyable. So I'm going to see about renting one. It's $1 to unlock and then 45 cents per minute, so maybe try to ride one soon. Get that experience. I love riding scooters like that. We rode those in Sweden with my buddy Jordy and Margie, and that was really fun around the city. I think we're going to try to make it to the boats on the water first, since I kind of already went through that garden earlier. I'm not the Chinese, or just the botanic garden. It's not the Chinese, but the botanic garden was kind of just a rough idea of to get down here. So we might pop over there, but we're gonna go see about these boats on the Avon. So we made it out of Hagley, and now we're just walking. Oh, these bikes. These guys are on these huge bikes. These are pretty cool. Looks like a fun time. So we're just walking around part of the Christchurch Worcester Boulevard.
Right here.
Might go over there first just to see. Little wine bar, little tasting. And they have a little art studio in here. It's like where the artists kind of have each of their own little studios. And then on the other side is a little gift shop. And it's like kind of like a little plaza area right outside. We got a bunch of different food trucks. This looks pretty good, this Greek food spot. I broke. I needed to get one of those. Those look so good. I saw people ordering it with the pita, the falafel, or not the falafel, I got the lamb. So, the lamb souvlaki with hummus and chili, lettuce, cucumber, tomato, onion, and tzatziki sauce. The thing looks so good. It looks messy, so I'm gonna have to set things down and get sorted for this one, but yeah. Dimitri's Greek food truck here in Christchurch, right over by the art and university. Looks awesome, and it's busy. So I asked a couple other people who ordered before me. One got the souvlaki, and then one got the platter. So they said they've been coming here for years, decades. So that's a good telltale sign to come and try this food out. Look at that thing. All right, I'm excited. Looks like you gotta try to eat this with, whew, it's a little overwhelming. Gotta eat it like my burrito days. That sauce they put in there is really good. So we just left Dimitri's food, and we're walking around. I like these. These are cool. These are their telephone booths, and they still use them. Kind of wish the US still had some of those pay phones around, but these ones are cool right outside the university. There's two of them. But we're walking back up towards the Botanic Gardens and just kind of making a circle right now. This is a cool spot by the clock tower, and you got the yellow leaves changing. But now we're over here to the punting on the Avon, and that was the boats with the guys standing on and rowing the people. So we're going to take a look. Looks like you can rent kayaks too. All right, so we are kind of now more of their central downtown area and just kind of walking around, scoping it out. Don't really have a plan. It's about midday, so just trying to explore a little bit and just walk around and maybe get a smoothie or a coffee. And there's a lot of street performers. Heard someone playing saxophone back there. There's a little girl playing the violin over here. Like maybe 8 years old. She's adorable. Nice way to make some money. Kind of like this with this tree and the train. Let's see if we can get some shots. This is kind of a cool stop by. So this is like an old washer machine that hooks up to these speakers, apparently. And it's like a dance floor. You got a little disco ball up there. And it says press the button, connect to dance mat via Bluetooth, hit play and boogie for 30 minutes, music stopped, want to boogie some more, press the button again to keep dancing. That's kind of cool. There's the old cathedral from when I came in 2007. Looks like they're doing a lot of remodel on it right now. But I do remember walking right here. Yeah, big renovations. The tower used to be a lot taller too, so they're probably putting in a lot of restoration. This area looks so different from what I remember it. Looks like a lot more shops and shopping, and kind of became a mall area, but can't really recall too much about the downtown area besides the cathedral. Been a decent amount of homeless people who've come up to me and asked me to help them. I don't remember that either last time I was here. Just like anywhere else, I'm sure times have been tough for people, so. But yeah, I can't unfortunately help right now when I'm doing this traveling. Got a boba place here. I'd have to check it out.
There is no life without this hunger. Each restless heart beats so imperfectly, but when you come.
So we left Christchurch a little over an hour ago, and walking back, pretty tired. Close to 25,000 steps today, another big day with walking, but we knew that going down there, and just heading back to the Air Bnb now, and probably gonna shower and just relax. Definitely feeling an early nap, But today's been good, and it was nice to walk down to the city on a beautiful Sunday. So we'll check in with y'all later. Have a good rest of your afternoon, evening. All right, so we're just got back from the store. Woke up. As soon as I got back from my walk to Christchurch, I was so tired from that 3-hour round trip, and just being out in the sun and the time change, the jet lag, all of that really has started to affect me. So got back to the Airbnb, took a shower, and just passed right out for a couple hours. Same thing happened yesterday around 4 o'clock time frame, 5 o'clock time frame, and woke up around 7:38, and then was thirsty and a little snacky, so made the 20-minute walk over to Woolworths. That's kind of the common grocery store in Australia and New Zealand that I've heard about and seen. Been in there a couple times. They got a little bit of everything there, so stopped in, got some Chobani yogurt, passion fruit, mango, got some coconut water that I've been drinking like every day, and I got this immunity berry smoothie, and got some salami, so just some snacks and an apple. And so I was just snacking on the walk back, and just got back to the room, and I'm going to start looking over for tomorrow. The pickup time is 10 a.m. for the van. So we're going to pick that up, and then probably head to the store just to grab some water, some supplies, some food to cook for dinner, some snacks for the road, and really just try to start kind of being self-sufficient in eating on the road versus finding meals and things like that. And then going to kind of look around for my camp spot and just kind of the general area that I want to go in. I have kind of it mapped out. But I want to just make sure that I'm not taking on too much with the driving. Pretty exhausted from the Australia trip already with the 2 weeks of over there and driving. So I want to just kind of pace myself and not have this huge rush to go from place to place to place. So we'll see if we stick to the plan. A lot to see, but yeah, for now we're just kind of hanging out for the night. It is 8:30, so not too late, and just gonna enjoy some of the snacks and some slow times, and then wake up in the morning, pack up, and head out with get an Uber over there to Belfast to pick up the Mad Camper. So we'll check back in tomorrow, and thank you. Have a good night. We'll see you.